Hi guys, and welcome back here to Drone Emotion, a channel where we do drone videos and where we cover the most relevant drone news. Today my friends, we're back here once again with a brand new video and a quite exciting one to say the least, and that is because, well, we have a brand new image that just got leaked of what could possibly be the DJI Mavic 3. And guys, this looks very promising, and in today's video we're going to be sharing with you this image, analyzing it, telling you everything that we see right there, and of course telling you guys either if this is real or if this is fake. Well, today's video we're going to be talking about all of that stuff, so you don't want to miss out on, guys. It's going to be extremely exciting. But before we get started with today's video, if you're new to the channel, welcome here, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because in this channel we will always be the first ones to bring you the most recent and most relevant drone news, no matter what. And also, we're in the road to 10,000 subscribers. So if you're watching today's video and you're not subscribed to the channel yet, guys, I invite you to go ahead and join the Drone Emotion family so you can help us get to that goal, which we're really not that far away anymore, guys. So with that being said, why don't we go ahead and dive right into today's video, which is going to be quite exciting. Well, it's been quite a long time since we got any sort of leaks or info regarding the DJI Mavic 3, but well, finally looks like we have some info for all of you guys. But this is rather interesting because there was a brand new image that's circulating around Twitter which looks promising, guys. So why don't we just go ahead and take a look at it, guys. This looks to be possibly the Mavic 3, and we're going to be talking and analyzing everything that we see in this image, guys. So why don't we just go ahead and take a look at what we have right here on the screen, guys. There we have it. What do you think, guys? That's the image that we have at the moment. First thing that we can see is the shape. It looks kind of similar to what we've seen in previous Mavic drones, but we do see some drastic changes, particularly in the nose of the aircraft. In the front we can clearly see the normal obstacle avoidance sensors, two on each side of the front, and then right in the middle of the nose we have what looks to be like a lamp, like headlight, which is quite interesting. If you guys remember, with the Mavic 2 Pro we had one underneath the drone, but it looks like with this one we could be having one in the front, so rather interesting. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the arms. It looks like the arms will suffer a slight new redesign. It looks like they're going to be slightly different, but still the same idea as what we had with the previous Mavic 2 Pro. Now the props, it looks like they're going to be the same. It looks like we're not going to be having inverted props, so that's good. I like that DJI is keeping the props on the top. Now let's go ahead and talk about what else do we see. Well, at the back it looks like this drone will be having a battery that's inserted from the back. Now we have received confirmation 100% that the battery on the DJI Mavic 3 will be inserted from the back, just like what we have on the Autolivo 2 and what we have found on Phantom drones. So that looks to match with the info that we have gotten from a couple of weeks ago. Now we do see some side sensors at the back of the drone in the right hand side. We can see on the right side of the drone we see those right side obstacle avoidance sensors, so it looks like the Mavic 3 of course will have 360-degree obstacle avoidance. Now let's go ahead and talk about what else do we see with this. Well, let's go ahead and talk about the camera, because that's the biggest thing and the strangest thing that we have right here. So what we have right there is a pretty interesting gimbal. It looks like the camera is detached, and it looks like the camera that we have right there looks to be extremely similar to what we found it on the DJI Air 2, which was just released a few months ago from DJI. So if this really looks like we're not going to be having interchangeable lenses, it looks like the camera will still be a 1-inch sensor camera. As far as resolution is concerned, well, we have received confirmation that the Mavic 3 will most likely have 8K resolution. In fact, the prototype for the Mavic 3 had an 8K 30 resolution, so most likely this camera will have 8K resolution. Now, what is very interesting is the fact that we see a very interesting gimbal mount right there, kind of similar to what we found it on the Inspire lineup of drones with DJI, where you can rotate the camera 360 degrees, and it looks like that's what this is going to be doing. So definitely looks pretty interesting. Now let's go ahead and talk about if this is real or not. Well, a few weeks ago we got a post from OCTLB, which is a pretty reliable source, in his Twitter, and it said Mavic is still moving. And in that image we had some kind of sketch, right? We're gonna be sharing it with you in just a second. We saw a pretty similar setup on the camera to what we see right here. So why don't we just go ahead and take a look at it, guys, right here on screen. There we have right, so it looks like that. In that image we can see that the gimbal is going to be able to rotate 360 degrees, and that matches with what we're seeing with this image, the first one that I just showed you guys. So that looks quite interesting. Now let's go ahead and talk about if this is real or not. Well, at this point in time we can really not tell you 100% if this is real or not. The thing that throws me off here is the fact we don't see any DJI or Mavic branding, and also we've seen some shell images of what should be the DJI Mavic 3. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, guys, right here on screen. There we have it. So that does not match with the shell design that we have right here. So at this point in time we cannot really tell if this is real or not. In my opinion, I do believe that this is definitely not real, although the possibilities of it being real are still there, but at this point in time there's not enough info to back this up. So at this point in time I'll tell you guys this is not real, although it could be a prototype of what was the Mavic 3, but for me, I don't think this is the real deal. I don't think this is the Mavic 3, guys. So unfortunately, it looks like this is just another render, but if that changes, if I'm wrong, and if this is actually Mavic 3, don't worry, we're gonna keep you updated as soon as we have any more new info, guys. So that's all that I have for you at the moment. As soon as we have any more new info, leaks, specs, or anything regarding DJI Mavic 3, don't need to worry about it. Let me know down below in the comment section, what do you guys think? Is this real or not? Let me know what are your thoughts on this image that we just received, guys. So that's all that I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Drone Emotion signing out.